And I've heard it said that Putin seems to be, the most reasonable option in terms of who else is waiting in the wings to take over if he were not there. Is that actually the case?
You never know what's coming down the pike in Russia. So I wouldn't necessarily want to say Putin is as good as it's going to get for us.
But regime change on the whole would probably turn out poorly.
Well, it could well. That's right.
Yeah.
I think if you look at the Russian political spectrum and the balance of clout along that spectrum, it doesn't tilt heavily toward the pro-Western liberal side of the spectrum in Russia. I think it is clustered in the center and on the political right. The most dynamic part of the Russian political spectrum right now is the national patriot part of that. This is a part of the spectrum in Russia that thinks Putin has been too soft, too willing to seek compromise deals with the West, too unwilling to use all of Russia's military capabilities in Ukraine, too modest in Russia's ambitions vis-a-vis Ukraine. That's not a part of the political spectrum that I think the West should seek to empower. There is, some possibility that if this bid for an improved U.S.-Russian relationship and some sort of compromise deal in Ukraine fails, that would only fuel concerns in Russia's national patriot community, that there really is no possibility for some sort of understanding with the West, and that Russia does have to veer in a more nationalist, more hostile direction. And that's not something I think the United States or Europe should be encouraging.